Life Lessons by Paul D. Ogden, SiOUX OG. Prologue. Window washer's view. From 100 feet up, the city tells the truth. Sirens don't echo as loud as lies look smaller. And people become dots trying their best. I learned early that height changes perspective. Pain, too. When you rise above it, even for a moment, you see the pattern, not just the wound. This book isn't about flawless. It isn't about surviving rhythm. It's about turning bruises into bars, mistakes into maps, and silence into sound. These are the lessons I earned the hard way. Cash only, no refunds. Chapter 1. Broken homes still make strong foundations. I grew up learning how fast life can flip. One day there's stability, the next day you're improvising dinner and courage. When the adults disappear, prison, addiction, fear, kids grow up quick or fall apart trying. Lesson. You don't need a perfect start to build a solid life. You need adaptability. Strength isn't loud, it's consistent. It shows up even when nobody's clapping. Chapter 2. Trauma is a language. Learn to translate it. Trauma doesn't knock. It kicks in the door and rearranges the furniture. It speaks through anger, numbness, humor, and isolation. Ignore it, and it runs the house. Listen to it, and it tells you where it hurts. Music became my translator. When talking failed, rhythm spoke. When therapy felt foreign, melody felt like home. Lesson. Healing doesn't always look like talking. Sometimes it sounds like a chord, a verse, a scream into a mic. Find your language and become fluent. Chapter 3. Art is cheaper than self-destruction. I watched people medicate through pain, with substances, chaos, and with bad decisions. I chose strings, notebooks, and beats. It didn't make life easy, but it made it survivable. Lesson. You're gonna cope with something. Choose the thing that builds instead of burns. Art won't fix everything, but it won't take everything either. Chapter 4. Small wins are not small. My first day busking, I made less than $50. But I made something bigger. Proof. Proof that music could feed me. Proof that strangers would stop. Proof that a dream could pay rent if you just keep showing up. Lesson. Don't disrespect small beginnings. Momentum is born there. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Chapter 5. Loyalty is an action, not a word. Some people say they love you when it's convenient. Others show it when it costs them something. Food, shelter, patience, belief. Lesson. Pay attention to who stands with you when you're empty-handed. Gratitude is discipline. Remember who helped you build when you had nothing to offer but potential. Chapter 6. Trust your instincts. They're older than fear. There were moments that I felt off, situations that didn't sit right. Every time I ignored that feeling, I paid for it later. Lesson. Your intuition is data gathered from survival. Respect it. You don't owe access to people who confuse your spirit. Chapter 7. Fatherhood is legacy in real time. Having a son changes the math. It's no longer just about making it. It's about making it mean something. Every choice echoes forward. Lesson. Be the proof you wish you had. Leave your legacy for generations in front of you, something your future descendants will know you by and learn from. Consistency writes legacy faster than grand gestures. Chapter 8. Depression isn't a character flaw. Some days the weight returns, heavy, quiet, persistent. I learned not to romanticize it, but not to shame it either. Lesson. You can carry darkness and still move forward. Rest when needed. Create anyway. Survival is still progress. Chapter 9. Strategy turns dreams into reality. Talent without strategy stays invisible. Posting to 14 Facebook friends isn't a launch, it's a whisper. I learned to think bigger, plan smarter, and move like my art deserves witnesses. Lesson. Respect your work enough to market it. Discipline is love in work clothes. Chapter 10. Leave something behind that outlives you. I don't want fame or noise. I want impact. Songs that sit with someone at 2 a.m. Words my son can read when I'm gone. Lesson. Create with eternity in mind. Make something honest enough to survive you. Epilogue. Still climbing. I'm still climbing. Buildings, verses, myself. The view keeps changing, but the lesson stays the same. Pain can break you, or it can introduce you to who you really are.